control arm that I've started with. What I've done is I've taken a piece of 1/2-inch round rod and welded it on the outside of this control arm, which give me, as you see this control arm, I put a 1/2-inch rod on the side and welded it on there. As you can see the side, I have a lip going on here. So that may give me the same plane, so then I just, cased it in. So when I cut this all out, I've got a nice strong control arm right here. And besides that, this used to have all the springs on the top, so all the pressure would be there. No more pressure there. Now it's just going to become a control arm. So what I'm going to do, I got that welded up. What you usually do is you weld it up before you cut it. That way there it will stay in place. You know exactly what I'm saying? If I cut that and then try to start welding it up, put a bunch of heat to it, it probably wouldn't stay in place. So I made sure I left it all in place and then I'll cut it out. Let's see what happens. Adjuster here. Keep in mind, I'll grind that all smooth and look at it. Make it look real nice. Should have been a surgeon. I cut you to fix you, no problem. Alright, so what I'm going to do with that, I'll take the die grinder and clean that all up. So beautiful. That's what it looks like at the bottom. I still got to clean all this out. I want to take that back further and make that flush. I might need to drill some holes in it. Who knows? Who's your daddy? Making front end parts. From scratch. I feel like Betty Crocker. Here's the control arm for the control arm that I had made. Who's your daddy? Love it. What's the principle? I just got to weld it up, tack it on the frame. Check it out. We'll make a video of how I done that. Actually, just right there, actually. I took that top pattern I made apart, put that down on a piece of 1/8 plate, traced it, cut it with a plasma cutter. Me and Sparkle stuck that together. So what I done is I just put this in the vise. I know it's long enough because it fit there, right? You know what I mean? So I just started this in, put it on here, weld along. We just bent it right along like that, tacked it on the inside, I'll come along the outside, grind this out nice, and then I'll put a nice bead of weld all the way around that so it looks fabulous. There's my boxing daughter. Sparkles is behind the camera. Oh! Bought our first plane. And I ain't shitting you neither. We'll make a video. So this is what I got. That's the top piece that I cut out. That holds the top control arm right there. This is the support. This is like, it's gusset. So it's gusset, this goes down on the side of the frame. This is where the frame rail fits in. This is the 45 to help hold this. So when the airbag goes up inside this, and all I do is put in the hook, put in the vise, and I'm just going along like that, and I tack it every inch. And just go right around, right around, right around to the other side. Bob's your uncle, Peter's your regular. All right, I'm going to tack this on here. You just watch, see what I show you. Doesn't take long to do something when you make a plan. Make the plan and then follow your plan. Stick to it. That's good enough for that video, baby. You gotta run your phone. Flip that down around there. All you have to remember is when you're tacking it on, you have to remember you have to have it flush before you tack it, that's all. So I'm going to get a hammer and bang this thing in shape a little bit. And as you're doing it, take your time and watch what you're doing. That's why I'm in here going to bang this with a hammer. I got a little going up here, so I'll bang it out before I go to the other side. I'm actually not happy with them two welds, so I'm going to cut them back off. So you can watch me do that if you like. And if you don't like something, you know, it doesn't hurt to cut it back off. I'm coming at you, baby. I'm going to plug this cord in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if it don't hurt, if it don't fit, don't worry about cutting it back off. That's okay. But make sure you do cut it off. Yeah, just so you know what's going on, exactly what's going on. These two bolts here, and these two nuts here come off. These two nuts here come off. They go down in these two holes right here, on top of that. That's that mount I made for the airbag. Bottom one, this is the bottom, right, this is the top. These two studs go down to the top of that. Hole here goes through this, mounts down here. 3/16 angle on here, just tacked in place. So this exactly will go in here like one on the bottom. That'll go in that bottom one, bolt through it. And these two studs here go down to the top. And where I'm getting that adjustment for camber is on the top. I'm sliding these nuts this way, back or forth, that way. That way there I can plumb the wheel up. That's exactly how it works. So if you want to just get up there for a minute and just go take a look at the other side, how I got the wheel turned. It shows you exactly. Don't trip, baby, don't trip. Okay. You want to see where I got the wheel turned there? Look right in here. You can see, I don't know if you can see more with the wheel turn over here maybe, yeah. Yeah, there it is right there. Who's your daddy? Right on, there it is right there. So you can make your own front end. Now for me to tell somebody, now that front end had to be made because I had to know the distance from the frame of my bottom control arm to the center of my fender. Like I made the car, so you know, where am I going to get a front exactly that's going to fit? So that's the control arm I had, that's the control arm I made fit. That's where the mount is, that's where it had to go. With the bucket on top, that came out of my brain. My brain told me to do it. The adjustment, I already figured that out with a tape measure. There's only one thing in life that won't lie to you, is a tape measure. You might read it wrong, but you ain't going to lie to you. So, yeah, that's what I've done. That's how I've got it folded up. I've made nothing less than 1/8 plate. Baby, don't trip over the airplane. I made everything out of 1/8 plate. The only thing I can't weld is a broken heart, so she's all good. That's how it's done. Film it, baby? Film it? Alright. What I've done is I went to, had one wheel I could use. I just had a wheel around here to fit that 65 Mustang front end, 5-hole hole. I didn't have another one, so we went over town tonight. You know, just get the hell out of the house for a minute. So we went over town and I got another wheel. Stopped into Ron Levy's. He was there, asked if I could have a wheel, he'd give me a wheel. So I just took a plasma cutter, obviously, and just cut the center of it out because it didn't fit. But I need a wheel. I wasn't going to search all night. I just went and jumped out and grabbed one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on this front end. You want to check it out? Miss Barker, Jesus Christ. Court date, having coffee. Fuck, nothing better than that, man. Hanging with your woman in the garage, shooting shit, you know. Trying to keep my woman's spirits up, down a little bit. Not getting into that. So what I've done is, you want to come take a look at this. That's what she looks like. Control on the top. Here, she's going to turn her flashlight on here so you can show you what it looks like. This thing got lights, cameras, everything. Damn, she's good. So that's what's going on right now. So I'm just going to try to put this wheel on. And this wheel's a little different than the other side of the wheel because the dish is different. So I found one of these things here in my toolbox. So I'm going to slide that bad boy on. Let's see if this thing works. Every time I get down and wrestle around this car, it feels like I've been in a UFC fight. And tonight, like Nick Diaz. Look at that, baby. Your daddy. I like that. Another thing I hate doing too, I had to take my time and clean up all the studs on the front end because the front end's been outside for how long? I have no idea how long it's been. Oh, it's been out there. I do know how long it's been out there. It's been out there, well, 4 or 5 years probably, you know, buried in that snow out there. So what I've done is just have to clean all the threads and the nuts are all, you know, shitty. So anyways, I'm just going to put this on. And then I'm going to jack that lower control arm up and put our little piece of wood underneath there, which is 5.5 inches. And that's going to show me what this wheel is going to look like underneath this car. One thing I'm going to check this car, that won't hurt, and I'm going to fill it out. So any scratches, I'll fix it. You know what I'm saying? I figured it out on the way to town tonight. I said, baby, I got that front end all done. Am I an engineer? I could be. I could be. Think I engineered the front end of this car, didn't I, baby? Made the control arms. I made the whole front end for her. Awesome. Don't think of it that way sometimes. Yes. So when you see me and you ask me, you know, how I made it, well, I made it. I'm an engineer. I'm also hot crazy. But the queen's got a crack and nobody talks about her. Right? Nobody talks about her. Damn it. I'm learning how to use this jack. There you go. There she goes. Good night, Effie. Huh? You ain't messing around with me. A block of wood, that's 5.5 inches. So, just set it on that there tire. Damn it. I can get it in there. Just that's hard to lift up, right? No sense me wrestling it. If I can get someone to take the weight. Now, I want to straighten that wheel out. go. What I'm reaching for, what I'm trying to do, but I'm quite satisfied. I'm quite satisfied with that. We can't wait to let my woman drive her car. That's going to be a great day. That was good, baby. Yes, we got her all on there. Wheel all turns and everything. So by Friday, should be rolling. It's Tuesday night. Court date. Meet Sparkles and Fina. Good night. It's Friday. I did manage to get it down on its wheels. It's a roller now. It's considered a car to me. It's got 4 wheels. It's got an engine sitting in it. Doesn't run or anything, but it rolls. Got the steering wheel in it. Got the dash put in it. I'm going to make this real quick. My little Sparkles is down and out. She's doing the thing here, and we got to get this run. It looks good. It's rolling. It's going to be awesome. Have a good weekend.